Well, hello, you wonderful soul, and welcome to a video all about Song of the Week, choice number 31, and in this case, a band called the Luka State. And just have my let's just get this over here. Let's get this into that. Let's get that open. Check we're recording. Oh, Google's updated Chrome. Nice, thank you, Google. What a day! Had my first day at Quality Foods today. I'm gonna do a video a week on my experiences there. It's been, I'm just so buzzing right now. And it was so great to meet a bunch of new friends and work colleagues, to come back and then regale the stories to Jodie and Harley over dinner, and then watch the season finale of the second season of the Great Canadian Baking Show, and cry at the amazingness that is Andre, who won it. For those that have watched the baking show, you know he's such a pure, grounded soul who has no... And when I say negative ego, I mean like no, there's a thin line between confidence and arrogance, right? And he is just so grounded, so pure and confident in his ability, but with no, I'm the best energy, right? And watching him win and his reaction, like he was in shock. He was hyperventilating like, I can't believe I've won. And the guy is just a world-class baker. And we should look at what he's doing now for Jodie and Harley. They can probably hear me upstairs getting ready for bath time. I wonder what he's doing right now. He lives over in Vancouver. I mean, anyway, the Great Canadian Baking Show, the first two seasons, we were all over that when we learned that Dan Levy of Schitt's Creek was one of the presenters. It's just a real delight. But we're not here to talk about the Great Canadian Baking Show. We're not here to talk about my first day at Quality Foods. We're here to talk about the Luka State, one of the most exciting bands on the planet. And I know I use that for the thousands of bands that you can hear in What Was That Radio, but they truly are. And I found this great. Okay, let's go into watching mode. Let's get on with it. No, not that one. This one. No, not that one. This one. No, not the mini-me. This one. Yes. If you go to whatwasthatradio.com, oh, this is cool. Squarespace have updated their Squarespace. And now usually these videos that I embed on the site, so usually what you'll get, I'll say usually a third time in quick succession for you, is above the podcast episodes, like Stone Broken's the new one. So there's a Stone Broken video, and then I always link that underneath as well. And there's the first one on the page is usually the Song of the Week. So let's get to know a little bit more about the Luka State. And the Song of the Week portal looks like this these days. You can choose your adventure, or you can simply go back through. First Song of the Week was in October of 2021 with Boys Will Be Boys. The choice, care of Canadian twins. Soft Colt. Theo, you can jump up if you want. He jumped down because I was obviously very excited and my booming voice got this a crack-a-lacking. What was I going to do before that, though? Before we go to that. Oh, yeah, I found this great article. Care of totalentertainment.com. Who wrote this? Because that's important. By Total Entertainment. All right. In here, it says they've played 35 shows across Europe in the last 2 months since they could get out of the UK with the bubbles all being rested. But this is the context that's important here. Conrad Ellis, vocals, guitarist, to quote totalentertainment.com, and Sam Bell, bass and vocals, first met in their local youth club, New Images, in Winsford, Cheshire, when they were just 12 years old. Their first ever local show was opening up for Bruce Foxton's From the Jam before they evolved into the Luka State with the addition of Lewis Pusey, or Posey, depending how he pronounces it. I'll find out when we speak to them. I'm going to speak with these guys in the next 2 or 3 weeks, by the way. Lewis is on guitar, Jake Barnabas on drums. This quote finishes in saying, music was a reaction to the boredom and apathy of small town life in Winsford. It's a place of contrast, best known for its salt mining industry and still resolutely working class to this day. Its location between Manchester and Liverpool, so that's up in the north of England, means that many of the locals growing up dream of becoming a football player or a pop star. Now, the song I've picked as Oxygen Thief for the Song of the Week, Conrad says, quote, Oxygen Thief holds no prisoners and pins you to the wall. It's an embodiment of grief, pain and anger. It chews you up, spits you back out, and then punches you in the gut one more time for good measure. This song is for the misunderstood. Honesty is always the best policy. So this is the Song of the Week choice this week. Let's get that large. The energy of this band is just through the roof. Side note, this footage is captured on 2 or 3 of their shows on that European tour that I was just talking about only a few months ago, and it shows you how shit tight this band is. I'm presuming they're playing, they've got in-ears. I'm presuming that there's a click going in there, maybe keeping them on rhythm. Maybe there's some backing tracks involved in a live set. I don't think there's any backing tracks in a live set when there's these guys just demolishing every stage they're on. But this band is tight like Tiger. Okay, side note. And the other thing to note here is that this is not. Most of these shows that they've played in the last few months, they're not the headliners. They're very much still an emerging band. And the energy that they bring, you can see what it cultivates in the audience. It just, everyone's like, oh, whoa, 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 I'm on it. And there's something fascinating to me, and I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again in this moment, that sometimes you can play in your hometown and people show up, but I just want to keep a prying eye on you. Then you go 4 hours away, people are like, this is the band I've been waiting for. They lose their fucking minds. So it's so consistent. Is he playing a Squire bass? I've been told this. People laugh at the Squire, but there are certain Squires that outperform Fenders when they're... we'll bring in an expert. We'll speak to him about it. I feel like I got distracted by something that will come back to me. I'm buzzing. I've had such an incredible day. I could just feel the tiredness starting to kick in. This is going to make it interesting for you to watch for sure, because there will be no filters in the next 10 minutes around that. I try and keep this around 20 minutes. Angel Fang, thank you. So you get the idea with Oxygen Thief. I think it's such a great analogy for someone that is just an asshole. You're an oxygen thief. I love that so much. The very first song I discovered by these guys was Bury Me. Let me show you that. This was when I was first starting building this very radio station. And I don't know how I stumbled across it now. I honestly think... I would be lying, so I'm not going to try and dive into the memory bank. Let's see if it comes to me before this video ends. But if I remember correctly, this is like a 4 a.m. I'd been going for 20 hours, just hyped on chocolate M&Ms, marijuana, and modern rock. And I think it was a YouTube algorithm that threw this into my peripheral, yeah, that works. Let's watch it. And I was like, yeah, this is exactly what was that is all about. This energy. Side note, independent band, 120,000 views organically, right? This band is going to be a serious deal 24 months from now. That's my projection. You give them 24 months of supporting bigger bands. We're talking second, third record. They're going to go, if they're still together, by 2025, this band is going to be one of the biggest rock bands on the planet. That's my prediction. And this is the key here. It's all down to Conrad and how he looks after these pipes, because what you're about to hear in this chorus, he makes seem effortless. He is so lucky that he is gifted with this ability, because for many, they would blow their vocal cords trying to do what he's about to do in the next 15 seconds. He must drink a lot of lemon honey tea, baby. Let me try and do what he's doing. And I'll be very... He's gone up an octave. The power he's putting through. This guy is world class. How much whiskey and gravel has he consumed? I can't answer that. We'll ask him in the future. That's what my friend Danny from Hull said when we were 16. He's like, if you want a voice, I don't know who we were talking about at the time. Very famous musician from way back when. Danny loves his 70s and 80s. So he was like, the only way you're going to sound like that, John, mate, which is the artist formerly known as John. Okay, that's... Third person's a no-no. Okay. Izzy told me I need to drink whiskey and gravel and smoke cigarettes. I decided to try whiskey and cigarettes. Have yet to, maybe with some yogurt. You'll notice the theme of their music videos, black and white. You'll notice the theme in their videos, pain of the mind and the body. In this instance, candle wax. I didn't notice that the first time. Also, side note, what a frame to freeze this video on. Have you noticed? Over there. Or over that way. No, that way. Theo? Where are you meowing from? You going to jump up? Hey? Playing with a hair. He's probably playing with a hairband, flicking it. He loves playing. What? Come on. He loves playing fetch. Anyway. There's no talking. She's got me all sucked down. No need to compromise. I see it in her eyes. I've been waiting for you to say that you'll bury me under your body, baby. And I've been... He's just so intense. Waiting for you to say that you'll bury me. Somebody, please, get the shovel. I mean, a metaphorical shovel because it's all about physics. I will say this, Conrad, on the off chance you watch this when I link it to you. For someone that wants to be buried, you seem hesitant. Nay, scared. Maybe there's a level of buried that you're comfortable with, and I'm right there with you. I remember studying media studies, so Christ, 18 years ago. And when we were trying to bring some energy to our shots, and when we were on the camera, we thought the way that you did that was you shook it like a little kid when they're playing PlayStation and they're literally diving left and right to make turns on Gran Turismo. And yes, now I watch this and it reminds me of what I tried to do years ago that looked very shit compared to this video. You get the idea. Let's keep diving through. This band is autoplay. You cheeky devil. The Luka State. Oh. How did I not see this from 4 months ago? I'm embarrassed. Let's check some of this out. Oh man, they put a whole set of an hour and 4 minutes up. Look at all these comments. Excellent band, very underappreciated. The album is excellent start to finish. Wow, well impressed with your sound. Oxygen Thief is still my favorite tune. Great band, great crowd. I'm so glad I stumbled upon this band earlier today. I love their sound. It's really aggressive, melodic kick to the face. Yeah, amazing vocals as well. Yeah, you guys are doing it for sure. Yeah. Woo, discovered these guys on an Instagram publicity. Can't stop listening to the band now. Incredible musicians. Everything fits perfectly. Love from France. Yeah. Oh, I bet this is... They're in Manchester. So essentially a hometown crowd. Half hour removed. 40 minutes removed, is it? Roughly? Have they posted... They have. Ooh. Well, let's see how they start a show. Let's see how they start it. You right, lad? You gonna pull through? Play us a show? Shit tight already. Yeah, let's fucking go, boys. Every piece of this machine is exceptional. Every friend that has helped them along the way are incredible. From the website to the social media and the characters of which they've allowed to flow through that, the authenticity of their sharing, the passion of their sharing, to their ability as musicians, to how they're mixed, to how they're filmed. Every box is ticked when it comes to this band. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be one of the biggest rock bands in the world if they keep going like this in the next 2 years. And I mean like on the level of when people think of Royal Blood or people think of Biffy Clyro, this is where the Luka State for me, world class, need to go the whole planet over and just blow people's fucking minds. Conrad, take a bow now. Take a bow 3 minutes into the set, halfway through the first song, into the first chorus. Take a bow now. I've hit around the 20-minute mark of these videos, so I don't want to go on too much longer with it. I'll link this all in the Discord and Patreon and everything when it comes out. But let's do a little test. Let's just randomly skip 15 minutes in.
Coughing for a while, and I hear skinny jeans, hand-me-down princess, sleeping on dirty sheets. Oh, I don't misfit. Tell me where are we now?
Let's skip another 15 minutes. Oh, it's the song of the week. Bring it back in for the last chorus. Let's skip another 15 minutes.
Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. And here we fucking go.
In the palm of their fucking hands. Oh, this is a great song.
You're just like a problem that never ends. Take all the sunshine and take all the rain. It's never my problem. I'm in love 'cause I wanna be lonely. I'm in love 'cause I wanna be lonely.
Let's skip another little bit into the last 10 minutes of the show. Help him up, lads. Jesus. The reason I did that is to see the sustained level of performance in every way, vocally, instrumentally, energy. This band, Lee, is incredibly talentedly. Well, classily, in my opinion, Lee, to be frank, Lee. All right, Lee? Let's leave it at that. I'll link up next steps to dive into more Luka State. Should you be interested, in the comments below? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you watch it to this point? Thank you if you did, for goodness sake. What a band the Luka State are. Oh, my God. That's it, my friends. Oh, I have noticed recently that... No, I fixed that. There was a sync issue between my camera and Streamlabs and other stuff. Boring nerd stuff, which I'm pretty sure I fixed. But if anyone watched this and went, oh, your lips seem to be moving at different times to the words I hear, then there's probably fucking haven't fixed it. So let me know. All right, you wonderful souls. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day. And whatever you're doing with the rest of it, please, as always, look after yourself. I hope there's some fun and smiles involved in the rest of it too, because we've got to cherish that positive. For now, cheerio.